Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to the Cincinnati Reds rebuild. Here on MLB The Show 22, it's the final season. We are rapid firing through these episodes, through this season. One video every single day until the series is over, whether we hold a World Series trophy in our hands once again, or if we walk away in defeat for yet another year. But I hope you guys are excited. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get right into it. This episode's not going to matter too much. It's the draft day, and it's also our final look at the prospects. It's our final minor league showcase of the series. The minor league showcase will return in MLB The Show 23. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. But it is our final one of this series. We've had a lot of good prospects come through the system. Some we've traded away, some we've kept in the system, some that we have moved up to the big leagues. In the last episode, we played the game in May against the Guardians, where we pitched with Logan Gilbert against Logan Allen and absolutely destroyed him. He was 0-7 when we played him in this game. If you look at the top of your screen, he is now 0-11 with an 8.25 ERA. Get that man some milk. He is bad. He is having a horrible season. Absolutely dreadful. But we don't care about him because he's not on our team. We lost a few games that we probably shouldn't have during the simulation in the month of May, but we picked it up and we swept the Nationals in the final series of May, and then we picked up a win in against the Diamondbacks on the final day of May. So we jump into June, and we are ready to go for the draft. So let's advance to the MLB draft. We do win. We won again against the Diamondbacks, and here we go. We won again too. Go to the MLB draft. It doesn't matter who is going to be. I haven't looked at this draft class at all. I haven't scouted at all. I have it on auto scouting. It doesn't really matter because these guys do not affect the series at all. So I'm going to basically draft just for fun. So first off, let's take a guy. You know what? Let's take a guy who's got some good potential. This Clay Butler guy, sure, might as well. He's a first-round pick. Let's take him. Let's also take this guy, Bryant McCarthy. Yeah, I'm not really thinking too heavily into this because they're not going to factor in literally at all, so it's not going to matter. So let's take this closing pitcher, George Murphy. We can take him, and then we'll take this starting pitcher, Tate Nobles. Watch this be the best draft I've had in the entire series, and it's the one that I don't really care about that much, and I'm not even taking any time to scout. That's just my luck that would be the class that I have the best in. So this guy has the best power, but we haven't scouted him at all. This guy, Mason Briggs, excuse me, choking on my own spit. Mason Briggs had decent power. We'll take him, and we will go. Is this the final pick or not? There's a starting pitcher here. It looks pretty good. We'll take him. Looks like we got one or two more picks. All right, who else is available? Let's see. There's a couple 80 potential guys left, but they don't look very good. Who's the fastest guy available? Who is the fastest guy available? This guy, Alvin Terry. So we'll take him. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? This is going to be my best draft class ever. I just know it. I just have that feeling. We'll take this guy. I just know that this is going to be the best class. We're 7.5 games up on the Cubs, by the way. Let's go to the draft picks. Okay, so the top half was pretty good, but the rest was kind of trash, kind of cheeks. So the first guy we took, Clay Butler, is a 73 overall already, but he's only got 75 potential, so he's not going to grow very much. He's a second baseman. He looks kind of okay, but nothing crazy. This guy, Bryant McCarthy, a shortstop, 82 potential, could be pretty solid. He's got good speed, decent fielding and arm strength. Okay, George Murphy, pretty decent closing pitcher. And then you got Tate Nobles out of Germany. Don't see a lot of German pitchers. He looks like he could be decent, but then Mason Briggs ended up being trash. He's got a high overall, but he's not going to grow. He's basically going to be stagnant for his entire career. He could end up becoming like a solid player in the minor leagues, but probably not. And we'll never know because we're not going to find out. So let's just sign up all these guys. regardless of their overall potentials and all that kind of stuff, just to have them on the team. And that is our final draft. Let me know down below how you thought it went. And look at that. Look at that screen right there. 3 all-star starters, Adley Rutschman, Julio Rodriguez, and Juan Soto. We've got the bottom of the field, and we've got the 2 corners. That's how you get an all-star team. 7.5 games up on the Cubbies. And let's go to our AAA and AA teams and see who we're going to follow. So Luis Castilla's having a rough season. Jamie Brito is having an okay year. Ooh, Keenan Berry, 5-2. Let's follow Keenan. He's 5-2. So let's go find a game where he's pitching. Oh, funny enough, he's pitching the next game. Good for me. I will take that all day. So we're gonna jump in here and do the normal stuff. We'll pitch about 2 or 3 innings with Keenan Berry, and then we will get out of there and simulate pass like we usually do. Everybody's tired. That's kind of crazy, but we don't care. We work our guys throughout their tiredness. It's gonna happen. Let's get in here. Let's watch the AA team and see how these young guys produce.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Minor League Baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the Biloxi Shuckers and the Chattanooga Lookouts. Just about ready to roll here, and pitching in this game, Keenan Berry.
All right, we are starting with Keenan Berry on the mound against the Biloxi. What are these guys? What are their names? I just looked at it, but I forgot. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm hoping that Keenan has a good showing here, although he lets a leadoff single go into right field. That's not the greatest of starts. I'm also kind of curious to see if this stamina issue becomes, like, severe. I'm hoping that it doesn't. I don't think that it will factor in too much, but as we get later in the game, you never know. Big strikeout on the second batter. That's a good recovery by Berry right there. A hit and run situation. Okay. Well, he doesn't choose to do the hit and run on the first pitch, so I wouldn't think he'd do it here. And he's not gonna. He pops that behind home plate to Eddie Freehand. That's a big one. Second out of the inning. Gary Sanchez. What? This can't be the same Gary Sanchez. Is it? Is this the real Gary Sanchez? Hold up. Is this that real Gary Sanchez, dude? It is. This is Gary Sanchez. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. This man was an all-star. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Now, to be fair, we are deep into this season, or into this series. But how the mighty have fallen for Gary Sanchez. I feel bad for the homie. Sorry. You're going to get struck out by a AA pitcher. Oh, he didn't get struck out by a AA pitcher. He actually got a base hit. Good for him. That would have been pretty embarrassing if he got struck out by a AA pitcher. I feel bad for you, Gary Sanchez. Oh, that's going to be an RBI. That is an RBI for the boys. All right, starting this game off 1-0. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to strike you out there. These boys think they're ready. Ooh, that's a grounder. Ybarra makes the play. Got him. They only get 1 run. Okay, that's good. We controlled it, at least. At least we controlled it. And now we have Rocco Rodriguez going up against Nick Garcia. All right, Rocco, you got a 1-2 count. Let's see if you can get on base the leadoff. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Bada bing. Oh, I was early. Why? Why? Somebody beat me over the head with a spoon. Why was I early? And I wasn't even just early. I was very early. Why? Explain to me why. That's going to be a bloop. Bloop. There we go. Big leadoff single. That's how they want to start. That's how we'll start. All right, now it's, is it Jorge Ybarra or is it George Ybarra? I don't know. I'll just call him Ybarra. And he gets a big swing into center field, but it carried way too much. Luis Medina makes the play. That could have been a huge hit. It just had too much air underneath it. That was perfect too. Walt Taylor, I think he was in all-star conversations for AA. Look at you, Walt. I'm going to stand there and look at that. He's a 4th round pick in the 2026 MLB draft by me. I don't remember drafting you, Walt. I apologize. But at least you're performing pretty good, and that's gonna... No, it didn't get over the... Screw you. Screw you. I pulled back on the first base runner because I thought he was gonna catch it, but it bounced off his glove, and so I was done. That's upsetting. That is very, very upsetting, but whatevs. Whatevs, dog. We don't end up getting anything out of that anyway, so that's all right. Who is this big loaf of bread? Emmett Loftus? Well, he lofted that one into right field, and the boy got it. That's the first out of the inning. I like this AA team. We got some good players down here. We got some real talent down here in the minor leagues. Speaking of talent, that's going to be a big-time blast into right field. A bloop and a blast. Jared Quick. You got a quick batting stance there. Calm yourself. What, did you drink 3 Red Bulls before you went up to bat? Go drink another one. You're sat down. That's another strikeout from the boy. Jim McGill will ground that to Ybarra. Make the play. He's not going to. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. And that's going to be right to Ybarra. He'll make that one. And that's the end of the inning. All right, good job. Good job. I respect it. Now it's Eddie Freehand's time. We've hit a home run with him before in this minor league showcase. Can we do it again? No, but we'll get at least a single. If he had 31 speed, if he had more than 31 speed, we would have had a double. Although that ball hit right off the wall immediately, so maybe not. Good job, Freehand. David Wong, he's been a lifer. He has been a lifer down here in AA. One of those journeyman AA members, and that's going to be in the gap. That's extra bases. Do we send Freehand home? Of course we do, because we're crazy. Go, Freehand. Get down. Dig, dig, dig. Safe. 1-1 game. 31 speed. Good job. And now it's Joey Compton. Can we get the lead? Oh, that's got some taste to it. That's got some spice. Yes, sir. An automatic double. The run comes home to score. Juan Santana is up, and we are cooking. Oh, that one's not going to get down. Oh, it does. Right in front of him. Right in front of the left fielder. Juan Santana gets on base. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. The lookouts are cooking. David Chona up. 1-1 count to him. He's not hitting very well so far this year. But we can change that with one swing of the bat. RBI single. It's 3-1. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Good job, the homie. And now it's Rocco Rodriguez sitting on a full count. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Rocco, double play. Most likely, unless he can beat the runner. Yes, he can. Only one out. Fielder's choice. You love it. Now it's Ybarra up. Runners on the corners. 1 out. 1-2 count. Come on, Ybarra. RBI single or more. 3-run home run. I'll take it. Nope, that's going to be a foul tip behind home plate. He's had 24 pitches in this inning alone. Nick Garcia is getting yanked around. And that one's going to be in the outfield. RBI single for Ybarra. Oh, boys, we are getting hot. It's getting crazy up in here. Walt Taylor steps back up. Apparently, we drafted you in 2026. And you are going to get a bloop into left field. Go, you're going to have to go. Oh, he missed the dive. That could be an inside the park. No, it's a triple at the most. Triple at the most, but that's a 2 RBI triple for Walt Taylor. Mr. Walt Disney. Okay, I see you. I see you. 2-run triple, and they pull the starter after an inning and a third. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. How do you ever expect to get up to the majors if you can't even get out of an inning? My God. I mean, we put up 7 runs against this fool. 7 runs. We've batted around. Freehand batted earlier in this inning. That's just how good we are. He don't have that dog in him. Oh, that's going to get past the first baseman. I thought he might have had a chance at that. He might have had a chance at that one. Oh, why did I swing at that? That's my fault. That one's on me. For real. That was crazy. I don't know why I swung at that. It's okay. We will watch this final inning with Keenan Barry, and then we will get out of here because we don't need to go to third inning. We've already seen the guys 3 times, basically. And we put up 7 runs. We don't really need to see much more. Keenan Barry looked good until that one. What a rough start to the third inning. That's not good. That's not good at all. 7-3 ball game now. Oh, and that's going to get past Walt Taylor. What is happening? Keenan Barry is starting to crumble here. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not pitching any different than I was the first couple innings. They're just hitting them now. They've turned it up. That one's going to get into the gap. Oh my God, it's getting dangerous out here. There is nobody out. I didn't know he's going to try to stretch that into a double. There is nobody out and runners on second and third. And they've already had a 2-run home run in this game, in this inning. It's getting late real early. That one's going to fly out to right field, but that might be another RBI unless Juan Santana's got the cannon. We're not going to find out because they're not going to even try it. He would have been safe, probably. He would have been safe. That's at least the first out, so we can at least hang our hat on that. That one's going to fly foul. There's the cutter. Big strikeout on Fernandez. And the first baseman goes down. Keenan Barry, get out of this inning, my dog. Yes, sir. Juan Santana will make the play in right field, and that is the ball game. Well, it will be the ball game. Gary Sanchez is the dude that hit the home run. Of course it is. Of course he's the one that hit the home run. But let's get out of this inning. We put up another run to make it 8-3. Keenan goes another inning, does a good job. But we'll pull Keenan after that, and we will bring in Fenter. Gary Fenter comes in, has a good inning. Bring him in for another one there. Now we'll pitching change to Leaper, hardly know her. He has a good inning. And then we will bring in, we'll keep Leaper in there. And then we'll bring in, let's bring in Daniel Duarte. Might as well bring in Duarte. He's not going to get any work anyway, so might as well bring him in. We're going up against Gary Sanchez, has a home run in this game. I'm hoping that we can also add a strikeout to that. Let's see if we can in 12-6. It's a dangerous pitch, but when it's on, it's on. All right, we'll go with, what is this, a changeup? Oh, got him with the high changeup. He wasn't expecting it. He sits down. 3-2 count to Medina now, and Medina sends that to the left center gap. Can Compton make the play? Yes, he can. Joey Compton, second out of the inning. And even though Daniel Duarte won't get the save, at least he gets a little bit of work. 2-1 count to Whitley. Whitley sends that to right field. Juan Santana tracks it. Game over. Lookouts win 10-3. Good job there, Keenan Barry. It's a big dub. Big, fat W's. We put all of those big runs in the second inning. We were lighting them up. David Wong even had a home run in the game. Good for him. Good for him. And did we win that game? We haven't played the game against the boys. Let's see. Who should we follow in the AAA organization? We've already seen Chester Patterson. We know what Taj Bradley has. We've seen Mark Polito. We've seen Antoine Hansen in the big leagues, but have we seen him in the minors? I don't think so. Let's follow Antoine Hansen. What game is he pitching? He is pitching the next game against Iowa. Okay, so we'll simulate that one. Hunter Green is out for a couple days with a neck sprain, but we have won. We've swept 2 series in a row, and they've both been 4-gamers. So we're on an 8-game win streak right now. That's crazy. And now we're 8 games above the Cubbies. Antoine Hansen will pitch this game. Awesome. Let's do that. Play the full game. Jump in with the Louisville Bats. Quick counts are on. Hansen's up. Ooh, Vladimir Herrera is very tired. We could sub him out, or we could just let him ride. You know what? Since this is the last prospect showcase, we're going to let him ride. We are going to let him ride. These are all familiar faces. Everybody from... a lot of these guys were up in the spring training highlights. Juan de la Cruz. Do we have another left fielder? We could have Justin Boyd, or we could just rock with Rodney Raditz. You know what? Let's just rock with Rodney Raditz. Let's just rock with the same team. So we will jump in and see the AAA squad.
And we welcome you to Green Valley Stadium. The show has AAA baseball for you. It's the Iowa Cubs taking on the Louisville Bats. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Antoine Hansen. Yeah.
Hansen has looked good down here in AAA. He might be one of the call-ups in September. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see when we get to September. We still got a couple episodes in between now. We got the trade deadline in July, and then we got the August episode. So still got a few episodes between then and now in the September call-up. But he's looking pretty good. He's a prime candidate to be called up in September. I'd say there's probably a few different guys that have their arguments to be called up in September. Certainly like a Jay Allen. I mean, he's been called up on 3 or 4 different Septembers. He's been called up. Drew Jones, already up there, has been playing very well. Down here he was. And now we got Rodney Raditz. I remember this beefy little log. He looks like a tree log. He's just short and stout. But he leads off with a single. Antoine Hansen. Very good first inning. Good job, Rodney. Now we get Leonardo Jimenez. And I'm hoping Leonardo can slash this baseball. You think that Rodney Raditz is going to steal? I mean, he's got good speed, doesn't he? 61 speed, 80 steal. I mean, that's not, like, slow, but I'm not going to steal, especially on a lefty. Nah, you're out of your mind. Out of your freaking ever-loving mind. But that's going to be a double play, unfortunately. Yeah, Leonardo goes down. That's an unfortunate circumstance, but it is what it is. Vladimir Herrera. Let's see if we can do some damage with you. Vladimir, single. 2-out single into left field. Good hit. Really, really good hit. All right, Dustin Harris. All right, Dustin. Show me the money. Oh, that gets past. I think it bopped off the first base bag there. That gets past the first baseman diving. Those are dangerous plays. The first baseman could injure himself diving at the bag like that. But he seems to be okay. And Matt McClain, you guys remember in the spring training episode, he made a crazy diving play in right field. But I'm pretty sure he's back to his natural position of shortstop here in AAA. I don't think he's playing outfield. 1-2 count, runner on the corner. Come on, Matt. Get us an RBI. Get us a run. He was a 2025 All-Star MVP. Good for Matt McClain. Look at the dog. That's straight dog behavior right there. And that was a little blooper into shortstop. Unfortunately, that is the end of the inning. That's kind of stupid. That is kind of lame. That one's going to go into shallow left field. Rodney Raditz is underneath it, looking up into the rain. Hopefully he doesn't get any rain in his eyes. That'd be bad. That would be very, very bad. Drew Lugbauer? Lugbauer? Hardly know her. That's a crazy last name. Joe Rizzo, Anthony's cousin. And he will... Ooh, there's no fence in front of them. They could have been hurt right there. Let's go with the slider. He's not going to expect a slider inside. Oh, he certainly wasn't. He almost got hit by it. All right, let's go curveball. Curveball, curveball, curveball. And curveball, first base. First base, single, I should say. Same, it means the same thing. You know what I meant. I'm not an idiot. You are. I'm just kidding. Connor Joe, former Rocky, made his way over here to Chicago, or I guess Iowa. But he goes down. And now it's the bottom of the second. Reese Hines. A lot of these guys were up in the spring training episode, so we got to see them in action. Some of them a little bit less than others because they weren't in the starting rotation or the starting lineup, but we still got to see a couple hits from them. And everybody seems to be playing pretty well down here in AAA. I think this AAA team is doing fairly well. Reese Hines will get past the third baseman. That's a leadoff single for the boys. Let's see if we can actually capitalize this time. Spencer Steer. Certainly another candidate for a potential call-up in the spring. But unfortunately, on his first at-bat here, it's a fly out to left field. That's the first out of the inning. That didn't go necessarily as planned. But Encarnacion steps up, and I know Encarnacion's got some sneaky power. I want to see a home run over that wall. I don't care which one it is. I want to see it. Nope, that's just going to be a blooper. I'm going to send him to third. There's no way he throws me out. Absolutely no way. I'd bet my house on it. Thank God. All right, good hit from Encarnacion. Now it's Cutter Coffee. Cutter? I hardly know her. And Cutter Coffee, that's a double play, inning over. Unbelievable. I shouldn't have swung at that. All right, I'm making mistakes. I'll get better, don't worry. Hansen, ground ball. Jimenez, second base. Good play, but it was a bad throw. Jimenez with an error. You got to be better, my dog, or you're going to lose your spot. That's just embarrassing. You can't be making mistakes like that. At least we get the next player out. Now we have a chance for a double play if we just get a ground ball, but that certainly is the exact opposite of a ground ball. That ball is in the air and over the wall. 2-run home run for the Cubbies. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting or maybe hoping for, but it is what it is. Raditz will throw it to second, and that could have been an out if he would have tried it. Come on, Hansen. This is the last time we will see you. I want you to go out in a blaze of glory. That barely gets past or gets into fair territory. Encarnacion has to chase it at the wall. Are they going to send him home? Nope, they don't send him home. They would have been out. It's not looking good. Come on, Hansen. Regroup. You got this. That's going to get past Reese Hines. That's an RBI. Come on, boys. We're better than this. We're better than this. 3 runs in the inning? Come on, Antoine. Lugbauer's up. He sends that to right field, but that is way too deep for Encarnacion. He is not going to throw this many. He could have 0 speed and still make it. Unbelievable. 4 runs in the inning. Hansen is folding in the top of the third. He only needs 1 more out, though. 1 more out. Come on, Hansen. You got this. He's going to get it. Rodney Raditz back there. He gets it, inning over, but way too much damage done. Way too much damage done. We will simulate the rest of this game. Hansen will go into the 5th. He lets another run go, but that'll be the end of his day. We will bring in Reggie Crawford, and he allows 4 runs. Oh, this one's washed. This one is washed. Robinson Pena, he goes into the 9th, and this one is ball game. Rodney Raditz will step up to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It is 11-1. We got clapped in this one. We got absolutely clapped. Bent over and abused in this one. But it's okay, because we got to see some good young prospects, see how they perform. It is all right. It is A-okay. It's just one game. It is just one bad game. And Leonardo Jimenez with an error earlier. Kind of disappointed by him. But he can make up for it with a huge hit right here. And it's going to be not a huge hit, but it's a big single. Get your rally caps on, boys. Get your rally caps on. It's happening. It is a happening. We're going to win this game. You watch. You watch. Okay, double play, inning over. Game over. It's a good thing you didn't bet anything on that because we were not going to win that. We lose 11-1. Kind of embarrassing. Antoine Hansen folded in the third inning. What can you do? What can you do? We just didn't play well, but we don't care because we got to get back with the big league boys. Let's see. Let's finish this series against the Cardinals. Hunter Green's back. Oh, we finally didn't sweep a team. The Cardinals beat us in one game. That's okay. Because now we're playing the Diamondbacks. Jonathan India pulled leg muscle. That's not good. I'm hoping he comes back pretty soon. He's back now. Alec Thomas with a blister on his finger, but he's back. Come on, guys. Stop getting injured. We almost got swept by the Dodgers. All right, we're starting to pick up some losses here. Ooh, the Rockies. We haven't gotten a trade offer in a while. They're offering me Alec Burleson. Who is this? A 28-year-old, 80 overall player. He's a left fielder. He has had 181 at-bats, 7 home runs, 20 RBIs, hitting .260, slugging .431. Okay. And they're wanting to take Cutter Coffee, I hardly know her, and Juan de la Cruz. I am going to say no. We don't need that. Today's the end of the AA South first half. I would not like to stop simulating. I want to keep moving. Ooh, the Cubs might have brought themselves back. They did. They are now 5 games back. This trade deadline is going to be interesting. Do we need to make a move? Do we need to make any moves? I don't know. I think Quinn Priester, I don't want to get ahead of myself because, yeah, this is a freaking Cy Young, the defending Cy Young winner, but 7-7 with a 4.33 ERA. He's already lost as many games as he lost all of last season. And Robbie Martins is getting beat up, but that's okay. I mean, he's just the placeholder until we get Ian Anderson back, who should be coming back pretty soon, which is awesome. Let's finish the series against the Mets. We took the series, and he's back. So that's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Martins will go down to AAA. I appreciate your work. Pitching rotation goes back to normal, and Ian Anderson will come back. And the next game he pitches is against the Tampa Bay Rays. The Bats have 27 players on the roster. All right, so next episode will be the Home Run Derby, the All-Star Game, and the trade deadline. So I hope you guys are excited. And Ian Anderson lost that game that he played. Are we going to make any moves? I don't know. We might have to. I'm not really feeling super confident in our abilities to win games. Ooh, Adele Amador. Injured. Not good. First big trade of the deadline, or before the deadline, Camilo Doval heading to the White Sox from the Nationals. The Nationals get a couple young guys. Good for them. We beat the Yankees in 2 games, or in 3 games. We beat them 2-1. And we're going to have to figure something out. We're 4.5 games up on the Cubbies. If we are going to make a move, we're going to have to make a move in the pitching rotation, I would assume. I just don't know who we're going to have to make that move for. Do we trade away our defending Cy Young winner because he's not pitching as well as I think Hunter Green might have to be on the move too. We might make some big moves this year. Yeah, Hunter Green's got a 9-4 record with a 5.4 ERA, and he's doing okay things, but he's having kind of a bad season also. So, I don't know what to do. We'll have to figure it out in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.